at me, viewers and followers of the channel. Peace and God's mercy be upon you. I am Tota Rafat. I will not take you for a long time. But I mean when a wife divorces from her husband and has 4 children with her, she is 6 homes and without any work and without any livelihood. A house with problems, and no one today is free of problems. But I just want to say that when the wife divorces from her husband and raises a case for alimony for her and the children and the court, she is delayed by a year and 2 years. I am hurt. They will not eat or they will drink. Someone says why, people. I do not know why the court or the family court is late in passing judgment and fair judgment with regard to the wife and the children she supports. Street children and children of the environment. People, it does not work. There must be strict solutions and solutions to the issue of divorce. All marital disputes. There must be a law that protects the family from separation or loss. Okay. What do we do? I mean, every time I go to the family court, I have many marital disputes from the husband or wife, waiting for each one to sit and wait the ruling, and I do not know what is happening. I mean, I saw Muhammad's mother and she has 4 young children. She is divorced from her husband and her husband is a predatory worker and his financial condition is brutal and difficult. And he is a fraud. And we do not do anything. Any wife who is divorced or separated from her husband, she asks the family court the first thing. She asks the judge that the court approves her a pension and it is paid from the first month of the divorce, until the appeal is broadcast and the judge issues a ruling. The husband is to pay a salary to the wife and her children. It will raise awareness of the wife or the peasant woman about the abundance of succession and that she is satisfied with a son and a girl so that the family will be happy and lead a good life. And so that there will not be any kind of divorce and separation in the future. There are awareness programs on television, because it is present in every home and home. In it, there is awareness in magazines and newspapers. In it, there is awareness in the women's rights councils. Because the peasant woman and the poor woman are only subject to divorce, depending on her life, her condition and the social condition of her husband. I mean, a man is a farmer or a simple person or an employee in his condition. Okay. He has 3 or 4 children and his salary is simple and the house is not enough. What should we do to help him and help his home and his family? Lots of backing. It is not in his interest and in the interests of his wife, and that excessive succession weakens the wife's body and reduces her efforts. And she is unable to bear the house and work at home. It is empty. We do not know what to do. We are not able to afford the expenses and to live. That is why we must advise the husband and wife of the dangers, unless you can meet them in the passport. And they must be free from this between the spouses. They are not accustomed to marriage and living together. On the other hand, the separation and divorce between the spouses and the wish pushes the young children, except that they will not be left behind in any need. Their only goal is to pay the price and become street children, homeless children and juvenile children. No, in juveniles or mothers entering the shelter. But all of this is very, very forbidden. People, we must take care of our children, our family and our society. This is all for a strong and cohesive society and a society that is prosperous, aware and understanding. For this, we must protect our children and his home and avoids any kind of problems. Thus, there will be no divorce or separation between the husband and the wife. We live in marital happiness and family happiness and fix our situation and the condition of society. You are required to make 200,000 likes for the video and 200,000 subscriptions for the channel. And wait for me to come in a new video, God willing.